what's it called? Okay, so this is recording. That's good. Okay. I already know I'm not gonna get any people on live. Hopefully this saves onto my own channel. I don't know, but hopefully it does. Hi, I'm Macha. Um, real name Travis the second. Proudly. Uh, yeah. Um, I ain't really used to making actual videos. Um, but this is kind of the first, and unfortunately, it is on a live. Considering I don't really know how to do all this, but anyways, um, I kind of want to talk about my like artist mentality, meaning like how I think as a producer, rapper, singer, whatever you want to call it. Don't mind here. Well, just woke up. You know what I'm saying, a couple minutes ago. Bit comfortable, but yeah, I just kind of want to talk about how I think as a producer. Is it bad? Well, is it bad? Not intentionally. I kind of feel like some things that I say do like get taken as, what I'm saying, me being attacking or me being mad serious. But it ain't usually like that, you know. Sometimes it's like it's kind of hard to explain. Like sometimes it is me, what I'm saying, being in my ego. Because I ain't gonna lie, I do kind of got a pretty big ego. But it ain't even just me being in my ego. It's mainly about, what I'm saying, like trying to get the message out. You feel me? Like most of the time when I talk about, fans, what I'm saying, how much like because some like most people, especially people my age, for some reason we have it in our head to like, especially in Pittsburgh, like we have it in our head where, what I'm saying, everybody else's music is fire, you know, and like when it comes to actual independent artists, especially in Pittsburgh, we kind of throw them under the bus. And it's like crabs in a barrel for real when it comes to Pittsburgh. Like we take down our own people, and I genuinely don't. Excuse my language, but I really don't fuck with that because like I'd say how what is the population of blacks in Pittsburgh? And it's not even. This is as of 2023. There are approximately 67,800 Black or African American residents in Pittsburgh, making up about 22.3% of its city population. That is crazy if you really think about it. Excuse me, because that is a lot of Black people, especially in Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh is a small city. So if you really think about it, we got our own people bringing each other down, especially in the music industry. And I feel like that is very crazy to me, you know what I'm saying? Because there's people like me, that looks up to artists like, you know what I'm saying, Travis Scott, you know what I'm saying, Kanye, Kid Cudi, you know, those weirdos, those in that aspect, like, you know what I'm saying, mixing pop with rap music, you know what I'm saying, using crazy 808s. Like there's so much that we can do, but you know what I'm saying, our people in the outside, like in a real world, you know what I'm saying, following actual society rules, you feel me? Like they're bringing the, you know what I'm saying, people that can actually possibly inspire the younger generation, you know? And it ain't, and I ain't just saying just me, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, there's other people. Like one of my best friends, Will, you know what I'm saying? You probably know him as No Retribution. Swear, he, you know what I'm saying? He's a photographer, producer, you know, he's a visualizer. He can do a lot, you know, but nobody, you know what I'm saying, is trying to give him the opportunity. You feel me? Some people, you know, they say that their pockets is tight, you know what I'm saying, they be busy, you know, and all that. But like, don't get me wrong, I understand that, you know, we're all human, you know, we're all busy, you know, you know what I'm saying? People have lives outside of, you know what I'm saying, their dreams. People don't people don't like to live in their dream all the time. I understand that. But what I feel, in my opinion, is people try to make excuses to try to sugarcoat the fact that they just don't want to work with you. You know what I'm saying? And like, don't get me wrong, like some of my friends, you know, they say they're busy, they haven't been having the time to do all that, this and that. I understand, you know, because some of them actually did grow up around, you know, and I seen, like, I actually, you know what I'm saying, seeing part of what they go through on a day-to-day basis. So I understood, like, I started to understand, you know, of course they ain't gonna really, like, my best friend Lennon, you know what I'm saying, I love Birdie to death, but I know he got a job, you know what I'm saying, he got, like, you know what I'm saying, like, he has a life too, you know, even the older cats, like my sister, my brother, which I like to call my, well, which is basically my cousin, but you know, like, I, you know, they say they're busy, you know what I'm saying, and I understand that. But if one person is, you know what I'm saying, trying to actually make that effort and, like, you know what I'm saying, communicating and actually trying to have that, create that energy and that bond, you know, and other people is just, you know, is just saying, or just, or not even intentionally making you feel like, you know what I'm saying, they're pushing you away from them. But, you know, it kind of hurts. You feel me? And I ain't just saying this to no specific people. I'm saying this to just anybody who feels this way, because, you know, there's this, it can't, I promise you, it can't just be only me who, you know what I'm saying, also feels like this, you know, especially on a artist standpoint. There's no way I'm the only person who feels like nobody, you know what I'm saying, feels like listening to their music. And this kind of mainly goes on music, so I went way off topic and I apologize about that. So um yeah, I genuinely feel like, you know, we need to get better when it comes to, you know, being there for our own people. Like, if the, and I ain't gonna say white people ain't doing it, because, you know, there is some white people that, you know, actually support my music. Like, I ain't gonna lie, my Brady Lennon. Uh, he ain't white, but we like to call him white. My brother Nate. Yeah, like there's white. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna segregate it. Like I'm gonna put a big disclaimer in a description that I'm not segregating anybody. Like, this is not no fuck all white, and I ain't saying none of that. What I'm saying is that the fact that we have more of our own people, and like especially this city, and most of us tear each other down. That's what I'm kind of attacking. I'm attacking our own people for attacking our own people. You feel me? It might not sound right how I said it, but what I mean by that is I'm trying to call out and call the people out that's, you know what I'm saying, putting actual artists down. And like I said before, or I might not have said it, but nothing that I said in this whole entire 11 minutes is going to sound logical at all to you, at least. How do I know? Because every time I talk around people, they never understand it. It happens majority of the time. So here's me explaining everything that I think. And I actually might put this in the parts. So yeah, I'm gonna just put this is part one. I might have 3 parts. I don't know. But yeah. I feel I'm gonna stop there actually. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this on a cliffhanger because I feel like this is a very very big like topic for me, especially because I make music and like my world, not the world, my world really revolves around music a lot and imagination. So yeah, this is gonna be a good this is hopefully gonna be a good you know little ventilation thing. You feel me? But uh yeah, hope to see you next time. Macho out.